So yes, please. So guys, welcome back to another video, and we've got another build for you. Let's get into it. Now this is the new Gmade crawler. As you can tell on the box, loads of pictures, but this is the new GS02F Spider portal. Assembly kit, and also includes metal balls. So this is the crawler we're going to be building today. It's the new Spider. Now this has some differences to other crawlers. The wheelbase is slightly different, and loads of technical information on the side of what this can do. So this is the actual model we're going to be building. Like we said, it is the assembly kit. We have all the information about it on here. Now this just has some unique differences compared to the different crawlers we can get. So this has got like front weight balance, so everything is at the front of this. We have all the motor, battery, everything sits up front. There is a fan inbuilt there to keep it cool. Also this has this new portal design. So that's where your motor goes. If we scroll all the way down, so you've got portal axles and an inline drive system. Now you can have different ratios of gears, some of them are optional. Dual slipper clutch, full metal bearings. So obviously as normal, what I will do, I'll leave links in the description for this truck and everything you'll need to get the truck running. And remember everyone, you can win one of these limited edition RC 3D printed jet boats. The Game Over limited edition, or one of your choice. Link in the description. Electronics we're going to be using for this build: Quick Run Fusion Pros. This is I use these in all of my crawlers. Servo, we're going to use one of these lovely Savox servos, HV. It's got about 30 kilos of torque. Standard servo there for the gear change. We have the optional lights for it also, and we're going to use these beadlock fast track wheels also. Everything I've got here today is from Redfin models, so go and give them a shout out. So I've got two diffs made up, front and rear. Get some bearings on there now. And now we can attach that into the diff case itself. So now we need to slip the gear in, slip the diff in there, and then we'll grease it up again. So we've got these little bearing retainers fitted in here, just need to screw them down now. So next step, front axle. Take this. We can go in there, get that all the way through. One axle made, so we'll make the next one up. Okay, both front axles made up now, so we can stick those in here. Okay, steering in one side then. So, bearings in. Outer bearing in there. Portal axle. And then, oh Christ, that's tight. Oh my God. Well, that's supposedly supposed to go like that, but that is tight as hell to get in. So I've got that in, as it's supposed to be, with these little shims, but it is super, super tight. So I might have to shave something off here, to be honest. I don't know why that is so tight. So what I've had to do with this side as well, so the other side was really tight. I've shaved with a knife a bit off here and a bit off here. Again, you shouldn't be able to do this with the product. It should be done from the factory. So I've had to do that. I'm going to have to do that at both sides, otherwise the steering's going to be super, super tight. So I've got them on. I've had to shave loads of them off. You can see down here, look, how much material I've had to shave off these to get them to actually fit properly and be able to turn the steering. So now to get the gears in the portal axles, goes in there like that. First. So what we need to do now, like I said, so again, pour some grease in here. Make sure it's all fully greased. And then the cover. Perfect. That's one side complete. There we go. So front axle is complete. So I'm going to do the rear one, get that done. No point in sending you've already seen the front one, so get the rear one done and then come back when I'm done that. Found another issue with the kit. You can see these bevel gears here. You have one for the front diff, one for the rear diff. One of them is smaller than the other one, right there. So one is definitely, one's got a flange on it as well. In the instructions, these are supposed to be exactly the same. As when you go and put it together, you try and put the rear diff together. That physically does not fit in there whatsoever. So yet again, another problem. They release a kit with issues. So it doesn't fit inside the casing. This is no good. So what we're going to do, take it down to Jason at Redfin Models and see if we can fix it. We got it back. So we're going to stick the bearing in there. And then that should go through here. Now this gear should fit in there. So we're doing before. What I didn't do before is obviously spin, so it fits in there absolutely perfect now, so we can continue on with the build. But this shouldn't come like this. If it was pre-production, fair enough. It's not pre-production. They should fix these issues immediately. Front and rear diffs and axles all put together now. We're on to putting the gearbox together. So we've got the motor mounting bracket, and we're going to put, the maximum you can put on is a 15 tooth pinion. So we've got the mount on, we've got that on the Fusion Pro. Fantastic ESC as well, like one wire and a switch, that's all you've got. ESC built in. They are absolutely brilliant. 2300 kV. You look close, you probably can't see it, but it says I'm going to run a 15 tooth, so it says 15, 15. I've got them in the holes. That is the gearbox done. So it is meshed up okay. And then you put a bolt through here. Okay, so all the linkages ready, all done. They're all over there. So the worst thing for me is building the shocks. So we've got to get on with that now. Okay, that is all 4 shocks now completed. And now we're on actually to putting the chassis together. Look how they line up. This is a standard size servo. It's absolutely terrible. Look at that. Okay, the servo is installed in the tray, but I've had to bodge it. But it's in there and tight. Got the chassis somewhat of the way there now. Okay, so now I need to stick the gearbox and everything and the motor inside the chassis. So there we are, we've got that installed now. And we've got to stick all these wonderful linkages on there. So we've got these inner fenders now. These need to be fitted to the truck. Need to install the suspension. Need to install the servo for the gear shifter now. So we've set the servo out, ready to go. There. Yeah, rusty spring. I don't know if you see that. Okay, so we've got the gear change servo installed there now. That's all ready to go, just needs programming it. So it's going to make the battery tray up. Nice thing about this, you can use two. So you've got a normal size battery tray, and I used the short 3S LiPo to HV ones. So you can save space, the shorty one or the normal size. So that's quite a nice idea. Perfect size. I'll show you the battery I use. This one here. Fits in there absolutely perfectly, look. Very nice. So just gonna put the front bumper together. This has the LED. I do have the LED kit coming for it. No, it's not here yet, so we'll stick it in when we get it. So stick that in there for now, and then stick that on there for now, and then we'll get that done when we get the light kit. Okay, so I'm going to use these wheels that came with it to start with. We'll test them with this first, and then like I said, I've got the bead locks and I've got a special set of tyres we're going to stick on it at some point. There we go, so we've got all the tyres glued up now. So I need to fit them to the car, and I know an easy way of doing that. 3, 2, 1, all the wheels are on now. So we're nearly done with the chassis. So where have we got to so far? So it's all done, bar from putting all the electronics down where it should be. So routing all the cables into the rear box here and the receiver. So I went to see Jason at Redfin yesterday, and we noticed where the rear suspension was originally fitted from here up to here, it was binding on here, and there was no travel whatsoever. So what we've done is move the suspension to here. The amount of suspension travel now is brilliant. See the articulation as well, look, is much better. Front on the other hand is still very restricted in our opinion. So at some point we are gonna make a plate in here, so then we can move the suspension back to here as well. So making it a lot better off-road. So that'll be in a future video when we get this bit done. And obviously we've got some new tyres and wheels for it as well. So also you need to paint the body shell. I've already put some of that Bit of Designs liquid mask on there. Rightio. So we've got it painted up. So now to put the cage on and everything. So there we go, people. Got all the stickers on there, ready to go. And also we've got all the lights for it now that I needed as well, so we can fit them. So I've got the seat in there as well, steering wheel, seat, and your gear selector, all done. Okay, next job, we need to get the roof bar together. So we've got the LED roof bar, we'll get that together, and then we'll get that fitted. There we go, that is a shell now complete, light bar included. We also have, at the beginning of the video I said about, these are the new Baja Pro Line ones. Mickey Thompson Baja Pro 1.9s, and we're going to put them together with these really nice beadlock fast track wheels here that I've got, and we're going to use them in the Isle of Man on the rocks over there. There we go, all complete, and I think it looks absolutely awesome. Come out really well in the end. We have the different wheels and tyres on there at the moment. As we said, we're going to run the other ones at some point anyway. The other thing I need to do now, tidy up the wiring, getting the lights on the switch. It should be all good to go. Okay, so another build is completed. Overall thoughts? It's all right. The clearance zone, portal axle, so this has got the way the diffs lean, if you can see that, they actually lean at an angle like a full-size rock crawler would do. So that is quite realistic. Shocks, they are realistic, but they don't work that well. What we're seeing, me and Jason from Redfin Models, we had a look at this, and the front is very restricted by the way it is. They're not long enough, and you don't really have a lot on the front end. So what we did on the rear, as I said in the video, if you can see that, we moved the shock position. So compared to the front now, look, we get absolutely loads and loads of movement in the rear end. In the front end, it's still, you can see here, a little bit restrictive. So future plans for this are to basically move the shocks here, make a little plate up, like I said in the video, move the shocks back, and we should get the same on the rear. Ground clearance looks absolutely amazing. I think it's going to be really good. Disappointing things, obviously, what I came across in the video, what I come across in the build, what I came across in the build was the little differential gear in here, the input gear, which was fine, the other one we had to machine down because it just didn't fit. I'd expect that on a pre-release truck, but on a public release, general release, it shouldn't be like that. It should be fixed out of the factory. So hopefully, if you buy one of these, it'll be fixed in the future. But overall, I think it looks absolutely epic. The lights, I still need to wire them in. I have tested them, and they are like super bright. These ones are the ones, they run on 12 volts. They're absolutely ridiculously bright. It literally would blind you if you look directly into them. So we're going to put that on a switch. We can turn them off in daylight and to maybe take it out at night. So it looks really, really capable. So hopefully it will be with the setup it's got in it. Like I said, a few wiring bits to do. But a massive shout out to Redfin Models again. We'll do a lot of work down there with them. And this is where I've got everything from. So pay them a visit. They're in the UK, Hertfordshire, Baldock. I'm down there quite a lot, so pop in if you want to say hello. The next video for this, like we said, it will be in about 3.5 weeks. We're off to the Isle of Man to see Kev. Do a bit of crawling out there before we go to Rossa. So a bit of crawling, a bit of arsing in the Isle of Man with Kev. So stay tuned for that. Be some epic footage coming up. If you like what you see, enjoy what I do, like and subscribe. And thanks for watching the video. Peace everyone. And have fun. And stay safe, please. Bye-bye now.